This week, we're making an owl-inspired piggy bank bookend. Have you ever had some books that just wouldn't stay standing? Amber did too. So instead, she jumped into Blender and started making her own product. She turned an owl into a 3D printable bookshelf holder. In this video, you'll see Amber's design process unfold, the highs and the lows of prototyping, and how you can get started designing your own ideas quickly.
So I'm in the process of researching graphic novels and tech industry stuff for a project I'm working on, so I had books on books on books all over my workspace. I installed a corner shelf, but that didn't quite do what I wanted it to, so I locked in bookends on this design shuffler and waited till inspiration struck. Since 3D prints are pretty light, I plan to have a dual-purpose design with a coin bank bookend. The word owl really stood out because of the simplicity of their shape, as well as their big puffy midsections. So I went ahead and accepted the challenge. If you want to design with us this week, be sure to check out our website at ptt.live. My tool challenge this week was the Scrape Sculpt Brush, so I knew I was going to use those for the feathers, but I decided to do his body with the Voronoi technique that we learn in Beginner 101. Next, I added his feet, base, and head using the age-old box modeling and mirror technique. To get the shape of the beak, I used the Grab Brush, duplicated and scaled it down, and voila! Then, the feathers took me the longest. I used the clay strip, flatten, pinch, and scrape sculpt brushes to get the desired effect. I bowled out the coin slot, and he was on his way to the printer.
Amber sent me some G-code and I fired up my 3D printers. The owl's head 3D printed really easy, so I popped it off. Usually we make multiple prints to test designs and stock up on some inventory. Next, I 3D printed the body, but the wingtips did not want to stick to the bed, so I came back to some PLA spaghetti. So I just added some rafts, 3 should do it. And it did.
So I realized this design is technically my first multi-purpose concept. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. If I were to dive back into this project, I'd probably run some design experiments to see if I could change my topology or my modifiers to help with the overhang issue, but that could also just be bad printer settings. I don't know. Regardless, I would highly recommend challenging yourself to create designs with multiple purposes, especially when it comes to home decor. I foresee myself using these for a very long time.
Just remember, anytime you're doing a new project, you're probably going to fail from time to time, so just fail fast. Now you know if you need some inspiration, you can use our design shuffler. If you want to start learning 3D print design with me and Amber, you can go over to our website and we'll help you out. If you don't care about 3D print design and you just want to order it or download it, you can go to your member dashboard, you can go to our website. Until then, keep creating. We'll see you next week as we continue to create more 3D printable products. Later, y'all.